Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a little blooper to center. Perez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here it comes now to Andrus. Down the third baseline. Taken in by Castellanos. And he's retired here, 1 away. So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting third
into the windup and the pitch.
Nolan Arenado.
Back up the middle. Fielded by Cozart. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
J.D. Martinez.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. Here's Kendrys Morales. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Travis Shaw. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Travis.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis Shaw is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Out of play. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Christopher Chavez.
Christopher Chavez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's Matt Adams now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Perez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Nick Castellanos now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Perez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Ready for another chance. Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Changeup away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he misses, 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Dozier.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. He'll get it into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping up now, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Perez has got it, and the side is... Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Hernan.
And that misses
Perez.
inside 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. No runs, just 1 hit. And no errors so far for the Royals. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That could be one of the downfalls.
And now they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. Santana has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He pulls this one into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Digging in now, Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He's running towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Kendrys.
That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Calling for it. Shaw, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Nick Castellanos.
Now batting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped high in the air. Perez is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's safe. Here's Carlos Gomez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Soto, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Up next for the
Here's
Orioles,
Brian Dozier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Christopher Chavez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch misses low, the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Giovanni Soto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. At the plate, Gregory Polanco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
Elvis Andrus.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. J.D. Martinez is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Elvis will put it. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hernan Perez.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. And that brings up the
first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runners back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Willie Noble will come on now. And
Michael Taylor.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another shot now. Christopher Chavez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here 3-2. Matt Adams.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this. Digging in. And looking for more, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Andrews is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. For Castellanos, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Skied into straightaway right. Chavez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance. Carlos Gomez. No hits in 3. George Cantos will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Jay Bruce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off again. Ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Luis Valbuena start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on.
Valbuena.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Elvis Andrus comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Second baseman Hernan
Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Chavez. 1 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Martinez. A defensive change for the Royals.
Swing and a miss
Now
just
playing
behind a
center field.
lively fastball.
Number
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. In now, Nolan Arenado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Stephen Vogt will be next. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
First baseman, number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Stephen Vogt stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Tyler Clippard answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Castellanos comes up with it, and he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Kendrys Morales.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. In line for the victory is Scott Kazmir if our current score holds. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So digging in now, Nick Castellanos. They'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, Danny Santana. Andrew Miller comes out of the bullpen.
Santana, your attention, please.
Has a look now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor. So